March.
Oh, nice.
So 1 month.
Nah, I can't send him.
What's up, fam?
I don't need no DB.
What's up?
That's one thing he doesn't need.
Thank you,
bro.
Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
Is it going to benefit me or is it going to benefit you?
Guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. The children will grown. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're
saying. A
saying.
chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yo, this Madden is so broken, yo.
Hopefully my boy Trey Flowers performs today.
Boy, that's my homie. You got Trey?
I just traded with my boy for
Boy, that's my homie in real life.
in real life.
Yeah, I went to we went to we went to high school. We was in Spanish and English class together.
First play, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
CFL, bro. He's CFL, man. In high school, he thought he was the man.
No gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Nah, he got drafted. He got drafted like 5th round, though, bro.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they're able to get this one.
He was, but here's the thing, though, because
that one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him
when they got to camp.
That's
what I heard was when they got to camp, he got into a fight with Talib. Akeem Talib? Yeah, they got into a fight. That's why he got kicked.
So here's a 1st and 10.
Nah. This dude we went to high school with.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, they were both rookies. I mean, they were both rookies. Because him and Talib went
like, why can he not cover that?
Damn, how old is y'all, son?
Yeah. But then he was a year ahead of us.
Oh, okay.
And that's why they sent him to the Broncos. And then he just never materialized, bro. Even at South Carolina, he wasn't even starting.
Oh, you know I was about to hit you.
He was. He wasn't making noise, bro. Like you look at a guy like.
Now the extra point.
You look at a guy like Fournette.
The extra point splits the
everybody
and
knows
that
Fournette.
makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off
it was hard.
That's a straight drop. That looked too crazy.
Fielded at the 2.
That looked too crisp not to be a good call.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Hey, what's it called?
He's in the CFL.
I said that looked too
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10.
Too crisp not to be like the direct play call. It's not like you scrambled. It was an actual drop play.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon.
Hey, I just want to let y'all know, it was crazy to join that group chat on Facebook because now I put faces to all, like voices to faces. Yo. I'm not gonna lie, the most person that I was shocked by was Sandy. I'm not gonna lie.
So what do?
You haven't seen my face, bro.
I did. I just looked at your profile.
I'm not on the chat.
Oh, that's a nice pick, dude.
No, yes, you're in the Smite chat.
Oh, Smite chat. Yeah, I am on the Smite chat.
Yo, I did not think that you were gonna get there, yo.
Oh, my face didn't surprise you, James? What?
Yeah, you surprised me, fam. I didn't, low key, I didn't know you look, you know, like that dude. I said, oh, look at that dude with the fresh cut and everything. I said, okay.
Yeah, this guy. Fresh cut. You must have thought I looked like a bum, bro.
Bro, I thought you was like, I don't know, fam. I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but you shocked me.
He's going to let this go deep.
Like there's a low life, bro.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for
Hey,
this.
look, I imagine, I'm not trying to be racist or nothing. I thought you was like a Puerto Rican, like you had like the, you know, that pretty boy haircut. And you just no, I'm just saying like what I would say. You
getting beat like this?
Joab, I thought you was some fat dude, bro.
Oh, he's fat.
He's working their way back onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts in drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Oh well, no, low key, no. I thought you looked way different. I like, and you dork, nigga, you dork.
Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Bernie, you the only person that I could not see because you got your shit on private. You try to hide some shit.
Yeah, you're not missing. You're not missing.
Taken down at the 23.
Oh, you deactivated it?
Quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
The baby, them old baby mamas, them old baby mamas. Them high school thoughts. Them high school thoughts.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And they'll run it here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Oh. No, you got it. You got it, sir. I mean, I'm not knocking you. This only makes me better.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on 3rd down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
and he really said it to us. Huh?
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen.
Nah, nigga, I still don't got nothing to worry about. But my wife like, what holes he know? What holes he know?
Block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45.
The corner right after the end zone.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line.
I had options on that one. No, bro.
Now they try
You were worried about the. You were worried about the running back that I moved.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there.
I mean, what you want me to do? You fucked up.
Inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one got tipped. Got to throw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here comes the 7th
Well,
play now.
maybe you don't sound Puerto
This
Rican
is
in
3rd
real
and
life.
10.
Any food.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll buy some time running. He's going to let it go deep right sideline. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time
it was. She kept saying I look like Dak Prescott.
I
look like no damn Dak Prescott, man.
Yo, Sandy, you look like Dak Prescott, bro.
You out your mind, bro.
That you look like Dak Prescott, G.
On the ground.
What?
Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience
Cause she said you look like Dak Prescott, fam.
You feel me?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
Bro, I was not expecting that.
Come on, man.
Going here, but those kind of
Stop playing with me.
They're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
He didn't catch it in front of you?
Now the handoff comes to Gordon.
Yo, dude, you were late. That's it. Like, I don't understand. You expect to be on time? Okay, well, you were late for.
Hey, tell him he was late again. Tell him he a bum. Tell him he a bum. Tell him he a bum.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon
Why am I even on this mic chat, bro?
About to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they've got it here with a first down.
You should be on that chat. Well, never mind. Be cancel his Facebook.
Line of scrimmage, the 31
Best thing, bro. Best thing
10.
ever. Facebook is useless, bro.
Allen now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw.
Nonsense, bro. Take me back to when Facebook was just college
basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position.
Coleman has it here right side.
I mean, my mother-in-law. Now my wife was telling me my father-in-law in that joint, bro. All the way from Haiti, bro.
Zone defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there. It forces it incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things.
What is going on, bro?
In the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush.
Okay, Vic, I see you.
How this one was designed,
about to make a comeback.
They made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So basically, you're not pass rushing.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They go back to Gordon.
Yeah, I regret putting my money on the Saints.
Boy, I'm 2-0, baby. I'm 2-0.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him
back. They spent
their
money on the Saints.
Fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Saints was balling last year.
Here's Gordon.
Playoff.
And able to push his way forward here for.
But I was gonna get there anyway.
Give him 6 yards
but
on
he
the
built
carry.
that
It's
team
going to
up.
be 3rd and 3 now.
What? I saw it the whole way.
Energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
I definitely got some good people off of him. I got Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, Marcus Williams. I got good people off of him.
Allen gonna try and throw on third down. And Eifert has it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Nice hit.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely
Hey, who beat did the Titans win or did Tech win?
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because
Kev lost.
tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
It's a gain of a yard into the
I
setup,
got no
second
time
and
to
goal.
throw. Jesus Christ.
So the ball position
my
now
rival
at the 3.
my
Here's
rival is
second and
you.
goal. They'll try and punch it in.
He went undefeated.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
We'll see about that.
Melvin Gordon, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Good start to the season.
Who's going
under? He
undefeated?
had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And the Dolphins getting set to go.
Oh,
here.
come on.
They
Don't float it. That is so cheap, bro. There's no way that pass will be able to be picked up.
101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then
Well, like me out there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
What?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be
really
second
just allowed
down.
that man to catch that. Are you serious?
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm just watching.
To play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Don't hit the deck next time.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met
I played that
line
perfectly. I played that perfectly because I saw it.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
You're right.
Don't tell that man he right.
Detroit!
Damn, is that really how you feel?
They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Watch it now, Barney! Detroit!
They'll drop the throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that was caught. Touchdown, Miami. As his guys are in for 6. And the Dolphins are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Give me that touchdown.
What do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to cut.
Look at him go. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Hauschka with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
I can't believe it.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Good game.
These niggas looking good, bro. 14 years.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
You playing tomorrow,
right? The clock
right?
will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
It's up to you.
You wanted to put him on, right?
Yeah, that's what
Red said he
I'm trying to get.
now, bro.
I bet Sandy. Now you his lawyer, right?
Detroit!
I'm like, yo, y'all both in the chat. Why y'all postponing, bro?
Yeah, we must be bored. We
And
look
on
at
the
the same
ground they
thing.
go with the running back. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
What time you gonna be on? Because I work
And a
at 5
stoppage here,
tomorrow.
a timeout before this
5
third
p.m.
down
I'm
play
home in the
takes
morning.
place. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds
matter
to
of fact,
go
son.
in this first half of action.
Go ahead.
In need of a
No.
conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to
No.
start the drive.
No.
Not much sense.
What were you gonna say?
Now let's go!
What were we gonna say? Yo, y'all
Play
bored.
action,
You
no
money
throw.
bored. Y'all might as well log on to 2K then. I bet.
Going right side here, and that's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
What's the point of waiting for tomorrow? Like when the game.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on.
first foray.
You said he trying to run
for Miami. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll look to throw.
That would have been a better excuse.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
I don't think anyone was due, though.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Not me. I ain't dropped 60.
Yeah, I hate that I don't be doing upgrades.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Who do merch, bro? Who do feel like that?
The kickoff team on the field now is
I'm gonna make sure I rarely throw
away.
any picks.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down
It don't
here,
even matter what
very
I
much
do.
in this
As
game.
long as
What's
I-
the
as long
tonality
as I
of a
make it to
coach's
this
talk
playoff again,
when a
I'm
game is
straight.
within striking
Okay.
distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're
But
doing is
most likely,
emphasizing the things that
most
went
likely,
well
I
in the
try to
first
lead. I
half
try
and
to
wanting
lead
more of
in
that. Sure, you
NFL
gotta go
and
over some of the
interception.
errors
I
and
did
clean
that
up
like
some
I
things
think
because
past
there's a reason
2,
you're
3
down.
seasons.
But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Mm-hmm. My use would be crazy, but recently on offense I had to make sure I don't throw nothing. I used that's starting to try to bait me now. Yeah, patiently.
Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction.
I be getting mad when I don't get no picks.
Exactly
I be
the way
like,
they want to, but you're exactly right.
and I do get it.
Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Nope.
Now contact up front as
He said, did I get the
Is
game?
it generational talent?
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
A lot of my linebackers,
Nah.
I just don't switch into ends, but they're playing
Let's
ends.
face it, he is
I
so
don't think I did.
Want to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
But I don't need a DT. Nah, bro, you need to give me a gener. Like right now, if he's if you got somebody like I
but not a
already
whole lot. It's still third
Bar,
and long.
Dave, I mean like somebody who's gonna
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half.
somebody
Incomplete.
get
Now
Joe
incomplete
out,
here with the
bro.
first target of the second half.
I think it's something about Melvin Ingram. I think it's something about Melvin Ingram. I'm like, oh yeah, you can
And he
take him
gets
out.
this away. And
I
look
don't
at
know why
this.
he's
This
on my
is a good
team.
one.
I know. He said Evan. I thought he meant Melvin.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
He's an end.
Ball back here, didn't surrender any points.
Dang, Tommy, you starting off
How about the
0-2.
boost the defense gave them?
Yo.
Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back.
Who was your first
I was
opponent?
finna be. I really thought I was finna be 0-1.
Respect and some
Tough losses,
gratitude
bro.
by
Tough
scoring some
losses.
points.
And to get a little more cushion. And they'll go on the
Take
ground.
a drag there.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
For me, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rear view mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, But if you can see what's going on in the backfield, and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you do up front. But if they can't see that,
overtime, and then he threw a pick. I think second play.
This would end up
He didn't throw a pick all game until that one play.
A really good one for the defense.
I seen. He was running the ball.
I went back to the play, bro. I'm
Here,
like,
third
yo,
and
I
long coming
had
up.
the guy
Back
coming
near your
off
own goal line.
in the
I would be
middle wide open.
very
Yeah,
hesitant
I seen
about
it.
throwing the football in this
And then you did
situation.
a low pass. I was like, you never throw a regular pass. He threw a low pass, so I make sure. Anytime you throw a low pass, I make sure I jump ahead of it first. Like, make sure I actually ahead of the ball.
They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Yeah, they are. But not that time.
And they'll bring him down right around
I mean, I saw it, but then I was like, if I throw it low, I doubt that would get there.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Little did I know.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this
But
point.
I was
Going to make
ready
that
with
defense
that,
stand up and stop
It
them.
was a 7-point game. Till the
And take it right at the 35. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency.
You have to use specific run.
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change it accordingly.
And Jones has it over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 25-yard line. Here's Allen. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Yeah, bro.
I
came to check on her.
That route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
This is Gordon. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
He wants to do anything else but play red right now, bro. If we said 2K, right, like, yeah, bet. Let's get on that 2K.
I am a 2K. Alright, you can't play right now.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You guys are
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
No, check, Patriot!
Told you I'm not trying to play competitive, bro. 2K been BSing me.
Yeah, I'm not even listening to Bernie, bro.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Gone!
On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
Get that.
And that is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
I can get on my
TV. With enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down.
With the Bills.
And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now a handoff looking right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football.
If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't.
I'm streaming right now.
I'm streaming. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. And just shy of 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove.
Is that when you can hold
bring his arms down?
The Dolphins on 3rd down.
Is that when you hold
converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, these crazy jumps, bro. You couldn't hold triangle last year.
Up near midfield.
Nah, that's when it started last year. Maybe it was 16.
Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the
16
4th.
was triangle. No, I'm saying hold triangle on defense. Alright. I thought, yeah, okay. You're
Some
right.
good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
You couldn't do it.
Who joining now?
Ridiculous, bro.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitch, complete. It's Roberts. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
I'm playing a
one of
game
his
right now.
advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep.
I haven't been on 2K in like a week.
That goes for a gain of 31.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays,
I ain't done with it, bro.
They're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
I'm trying to get back in. I'm trying to focus back on Madden again.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. In for the score. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Like
extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead.
These guys, man, they're still in shape.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send
That's
this
what
one
I'm saying, bro. This man.
That's why he wear that Lakers jersey too, just so everybody knows he still got it under that suit.
Over the end line. Now the Bills offense gets ready
flex,
to
bro.
head
He's
back
on
onto
flex,
the field.
yo.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Well, that's good to know.
Too much of his quick stuff.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
No. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Okay, I see you, James. You're doing something. You can't make it to the playoffs this year.
On second down, here's Allen.
You holding it down for Miami.
To the right side, it's Eifert.
Look, that fucking
and he goes
route,
down,
bro.
but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, a 22.
Huh?
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7.
Yeah, but then
It's
by
1st
now
and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
You want to give it to him?
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Matt Milano coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 20. Second down play will get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I'm here, dude.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now they try the right side here. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Yo, you guys ready?
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
I'm trying to wrap up this game.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to do, you and your brothers just take the broom tape and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
He's back to throw. He completes it to Bryant.
I like this one. Let it be.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Or maybe that's why I didn't like it.
Back to throw. Bryant with a catch right
you guys ready?
side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Yeah.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Martavis Bryant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't made it up.
Extra point there, up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called.
Who else waiting for?
If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I'm ready for you, Vic.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And guy's man complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down. So now it all comes down to the left foot of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it's all going to ride here on the left foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right down the middle. And it'll be a good time at South Beach tonight. The Dolphins have won the game. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Dolphins, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they...
Your mother don't know?